I'm Sanda from Croatia and welcome to my channel. I am really happy and excited to have you here, and I will tell you that in Croatian. Bog, ja sam Sanda I dobrodošli na moj kanal. Now, I'm a designer turned Croatian teacher, and my mission today is to teach you some Hrvatski, some Croatian. So let's just hop on right into the lesson. Today we will learn how to say how are you and how to answer that question. So, how are you is kako si in Croatian. Kako si. But it's also kako ste. Who can tell me what's the difference? If you knew the difference from before, write me a comment below. Now, the difference is one way is informal and the other way is formal. Kako si is the informal way. Kako ste is the formal way. Now, what is formal and informal way, Sanda? Well, in Croatian, we don't just have you. In English, you have you, and everybody's you when you talk to them. It's you this, you that. There's no really difference. Everybody else is you. And in Croatian, we do have a difference. So we treat people differently whether we know them and if we don't know them. We treat them differently if they're kids or if they're grown-ups. So basically it comes down to this. If you are friendly with somebody, so if they're kids, if they're kind of your age and seem friendly, you don't know them but you're kind of on the same page, you're getting to know them but you're, similar at your age level, and it's kind of an informal setting where you're meeting them, or if they're just friends and family members, you can use the informal version with them. So you will say kako si if you want to ask one of those people, how are you? So you say kako si, kako si. On the other hand, you would use kako ste with the waiter or waitress in the restaurant, with somebody who's working in the store, with an older person than you, and also you would use it for a group of people. If you talk to a bunch of people, you would say kako ste. So you have kako si and kako ste. Got it? Great. I also explained this formal and informal way of talking in another video I've made, which is also a part of this series of 10 short and sweet Croatian basic video lessons. So you should watch them all and let me know what you learned and what you knew already. Now let's move on to the answer. If you know some Croatian from before, you probably know kako si, dobro, right? Dobro is kind of the standard answer. But we can answer in many different ways. Let's start with the best one. If you're feeling great, you will say odlično. Odlično. It's great and it's one of my favorite Croatian words. Odlično. If you're good, we already mentioned it. You say dobro, dobro. If you're so-so, you say tako, tako. I love this one. It sounds so Japanese to me. Maybe it does mean something in another language. Let me know. So we have odlično, dobro, tako, tako so far. And if you're bad, if it's like nothing's going right, then you can say loše. Loše means bad, loše. So those would be the basic ones. We can also play a little bit with it. In another video, I've showed you how to say I am. Ja sam. So you can say ja sam odlično, ja sam dobro, ja sam tako tako, ja sam loše. And if you want to say, oh, I'm not bad, or oh, I'm not so good, then you can say ja nisam dobro, or ja nisam loše. Okay? So we can play with it that way. Of course, there are other ways of answering how are you. You can say I'm tired, I'm happy, I'm sad. And if you want to learn more, write me an email. My email is below this video in the description box. Write me an email because I have Croatian lessons for kids, for groups, and individual lessons. So write me an email and let me know what is it that you need to learn Croatian for, and I'll help you with that. That's all for today. Subscribe, like, share, all the good stuff, because it makes me really happy to know that you've liked it. And please, write me a comment below if there is something else you'd like to answer when you're asked kako si or kako ste. Is there something you like to say that's different than what I've just showed you, please let me know because I'm really curious to find out what you like to use and what words you already know from before. Okay, that's it. Hvala I doviđenja. Bok!